So we're going to put that. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Look at that. What I'm talking about. We're talking about magic. See that? Look at that. Look how beautiful that card is. It's a magic. It's also that beautiful sign. I'm going to read them off specifically so you'll understand what this card is. So we've got the pentacles. We've got the magic. We've got that 5-pointed star. It's something. It is a pentacle. There's some kind of resource or something coming to you. I'm super excited for you. The pentacles. We love to see the pentacles when we do readings. So this is a great way to start. So whatever's on your mind, this is definitely for you. If you've got fortune, you're thinking about bringing more resources, there must be an open door. I really feel there's an open door for you now, for the floodgates to open. When we get those pentacles, we want to be very excited about those pentacles. Let me have a look at that really quickly. I just got excited. I was talking about how I had kept my ability to be channeled away from people. In the Marcella Kroll, the Pentacles is the 3 card. I mean, it's the 3 in the deck. I'm going to look at her work, and I wanted to share with you that, I too am learning this deck. So I want to pay total respect to Marcella Kroll for making these decks that my intuition says is for me. And for those of you who like symbols that are easy to look at, and you're a reader, or you're a light worker and everything, this should be speaking to you right now. Like I said, I'm going to read it out loud. What it says. Thank you so much for joining me here. It says, you are a magical being. Yes, indeed. You're a magical being. It says, time to stop hiding the awe-inspiring abilities you have to connect to the divine. I was in the closet as a light worker. I was in the closet as a light worker. Can somebody tap that heart if you can relate to that? Have you been in the closet as a light worker? It's time to come out. It's time. The world needs us more than ever. The world needs those of us who are light workers. That intuition, that feeling, that knowing that there's something greater. The light, come outside of the dark, come out from outside of the dark and into the light. This is your time. This is your time. And it carries on. And she says, drawing the pentacle invites you to connect with your personal magic on a deeper level at this time. It says, working with the phases of the moon in ritual and with herbs, candles, crystals, and spell work are some ways we can connect our magic on the physical plane to the etheric realms. Find what suits you best. The tarot suits me best. Find what suits you best. If it's tarot or these oracle cards, in times when they used to burn women at the stake for having their magic, we're no longer in that time. So if you've been hiding because maybe some ancestral fear, it's time to come out of the dark and be your 100% self, 100%. I do other work. I work with people as an executive coach. And I always say to my close friends, when I'm working with them, it is like a download upon me. That is because I am magic. I have that magic ability, and we all do. But there's some of us that are called to do this work. Are you called to do this work? Is this card really resonating with you? Look at that. It's that Pentacles. Let me carry on. Marcella Kroll, bless Marcella Kroll for making these beautiful cards. She says, find what suits you best with love and no harm to anyone. She says, if you were inquiring about a relationship or situation, take heart. There is something quite special here. Yes. She said, there's something quite special here. She said, proceed with curiosity and wonder at this situation. As this situation begins to unfold in the most unique of ways, meditate on the pentacle. When you want to draw in the power of the elements to protect your energy and or your sacred space. So meditate on this pentacle. Take a screenshot if you need to do that. I'll wait a moment. If you don't have these, if you don't want to draw one, you just want to meditate on it, just take the picture. You want to draw on this magical energy. Ancestors, please, please give us another card. Tell us what else we need to know. We listen with our open heart. We listen fearlessly. We trust the divine source. I feel that there's somebody who must be fearful, who's been in a lot of fear. You don't have to be in fear. I was in fear for years and years to come on here and be myself. I tried it over COVID and I just didn't do it. Here's another card just dropped out. And look at this card. Look at this card. It's trust. Can you see that? Let's make sure you can see the word. You see it right there? It's trust. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves, especially we don't trust our magic. We don't trust that it will be acceptable. We're caught up in old past ideologies. It's just time to let that go. Like I said, the world needs us right now. They need the planet. We all need light workers. Maybe there's young people in your life and you need to be the light. Light worker is important. Let me read. It is number 16. Marcella Kroll, like I said, she's done some beautiful work here. It's beautiful. The trust card says in our book here, if you have it, please, let's open it up together. You want to go to 16. It says, step into, I love this. Moved it, sorry. Move the kick in the camera. But it says, step into the unknown. All may not be revealed at this time. Trust in unseen forces. Trust in unseen forces. Trust in unseen forces. Your magic, your ancestry. Trust in unseen forces. It says, meditate on this to let go of all attachments or possibilities. Now, I like that. The better I've been is through detachment. Yes, the desire. Yes, the wanting something and requesting it. But it's allowing myself to let go and trust. Trust that what is for me is for me. Let go. It says, free yourself from your dharma and increase your trust in your guides and the universe. Love it. Look at that. We've got magic. The magic card and the trust. And it's telling us to trust in our magic and our universal guides. This is saying something powerful. And they're giving us what we need to hear. Let's put one more card. Let's see what else. Let's see what our ancestors, what the divine source wants us to know. Let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. If you haven't clicked the like, go ahead and click the like. Let's get this algorithm popping. Let's make it work for us because there's something I'm supposed to be doing here. This card just came out and another one just dropped. And I'm going to read both. We've got nature spirits and we've got Karmic Path. The first one that came out was Karmic Path. Let me read about the Karmic Path. And look at that. Look at that ring around Saturn. Look at that. And that is number 8. Beautiful number 8. My birthday is on the 8th of March. I love that. So let's look at number 8. If you guys know what it means, you've got some more information. You've been doing tarot for quite a while. Please put that in the chat. We're here to grow and learn. So karmic lesson, learning experience, hard work, perseverance, and structure. A new and valuable lesson is available to you at this time. This moment requires your due diligence. Pay attention to what is being presented to you. Is there something that you need to be paying attention to? Have you been down this road before, but it's different? It looks a bit different. Or is that what I'm receiving from you? If that's resonating in some way, you've been down this road before, but there's something new about this road. Maybe you've changed. Maybe there's something new here, but let's carry on. She said, this moment requires your due diligence. Pay attention to what is being presented to you. Our souls come to this earth school to learn valuable lessons as beings and for the planet. Okay, we got a purpose here. She says, what are you being taught right now? This moment may require hard work, but it will have many long-lasting rewards. Now, we like that. You are not being punished, but are gaining tools and experience for living that will be with you for the rest of your life. Drawing this card also tells you that the foundation of what you are building is strong and is a part of your legacy. Let me tell you something about this card. And the interesting thing about this card for me is that I'm really relating to it at this moment. And I'm thinking about, and I've been pulling a lot of spreads, and there was the part she said, this tells you that the foundation of what you're building is strong and is a part of your legacy. I truly feel like coming here on YouTube, doing tarot readings is part of my legacy. I was sharing with my daughter when I got back to the UK that I'll be reading her cards, and she was quite excited. It's something for me that, I think it's a wonderful tool. So it's I've been down this path, but how far am I willing to go this time? What are the lessons am I willing to learn? What are the lessons you're willing to learn from this path? Right? But whatever you're willing to learn, it's here for you, and it's backed, and it's supported by your ancestors. It's supported, right? It's supported. The magic that you have is supported. It needs you to get out here. The trust card came up as well. It needs you to trust so you can leave that legacy. This legacy will come through the actions. Woo! That's speaking to me. That legacy I'm building, that spiritual legacy that I'm building and being able to show my daughter will carry on as long as I trust your magic. It's just not, this isn't for me only. There's so many of us. There's so many light workers that need to hear this. You really do. Now we got these nature spirits. See that? The nature spirits, aren't they cute? Number 39. Why did that card fall out? I want to read what our lovely nature spirits, number 39, has to say. So it says nature spirits, the elements, so the elementals, fairies, devas, and other nature spirits request your presence. It is time to venture outside. Get into nature and recharge your batteries with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the desert, and the sea. There's a magic that awaits you when you commune with nature. Oh my God. Let me tell you what this. Are you feeling this? Somebody, if you haven't given me a heart for this, feeling this, and this is you, please go ahead and give me click that like button. I'm telling you, because look, let me share with you. I'm heading back to the UK. So I've lived in the UK for 31 years. And where I lived, there was a lot of greenery. I lived in London, but then we moved out of town to Horsham for the last 7 years, and then moved my daughter to Brighton. Brighton Beach, if you know, Brighton is a beach. It's a beach town. We live where she now is renting the apartment that we got it for her to rent out, and it's literally a 2-minute walk and you're looking at the sea. On top of that, like that's where I will be for about 16, 17 days, being able to take my fresh air walks. I've missed it. And so this is really speaking to me. I'm blown away by this. If this is speaking to you, remember, we are all going through the different things, right? We're not just individual, we are collective energies, right? So that's why when you get a reading, you're like, oh my God, that's speaking to me. Of course, because you're drawn to this channel. So it's speaking to you. It's meant for you. It's like, trust your magic, trust that magic that's inside of you. Trust the transition, following in that karmic path, man. Get out into the nature, go in your healing, go and be free, man. Being free to do your tarot, being free to be who you are. Thank you for watching so long. I know I'm speaking to you right now. And especially, as people of color, if you're a person of color or have some religious background, you understand there's a lot of us are just like we've been fed, this dogma so much generation after generation that we forgot that we were light workers. We forgot that we were healers. We forgot that we used the earth to heal. We forgot all of that stuff because it was like washed out of us. And then generation just keeps going. And it's like fearful of being able to be who you are, right? If you hear me, comment down below. Are you ready to let go of fear? I'm choosing this. Today, it's my declaration, January 14th, I'm choosing to walk in the light, walk in my power, walk in my magic, and not believe like something's wrong with me, not believe that, oh, it's dark and people aren't going to, they're not going to accept me and my family. It's none of their business. It's none of their business. If you're grown, it's none of their business. It's stop hiding in the shadows. Trust. No longer hiding in the shadows. Step out in that. This is abundance, y'all. This is that magic, that creativity, that openness, the pinnacles, man. It brings you the truth. When we step out in the truth that we are, everything is abundant. Everything is abundant. Our life is abundant. Step into the light. This is not dark. Step into the light. My name is Karem. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe and I'll keep coming back. I promise you. Let's step into the light together.